Hello. Got into the game quicker than I expected there. Alright, let's have a look here. I don't know why I'm looking at my team. We're missing Boar this time, increasingly injured as he is. This is what we need to look at. Oh, I feel like I recognise that name. Let's see, a bit of guard, killer. Yeah, pretty standard dwarf here. This guy's a bull, like a retriever as well as a carrier. Probably, well, he's got dodge, so he'd probably carry on the other guy. A fairly solid record. Okay. Only 120k. Alright. Let's hope he doesn't spend more. How big is his team? He must have a sub or two. He has one sub. Okay. Could take the star player that lets you... there's like the cheap star player. Forget what his name is. That's the one. Maybe that and a babe. That'd be pretty solid, actually. Okay. Hopefully this guy doesn't spend all his actual cash, like the last person we played. Oh, they're changing their mind. Okay. Boomer. This is the bomb guy. That's interesting. Okay, he is spending. Everybody's spending on us pretty heavily, which is sad. So KOs aren't going to do a whole lot for us. I mean, no, that's not fair. They still are helpful on the drive, but we have a habit of KOing everybody and not really getting any permanent removal, and it's been a problem for us. He's going to have 2 subs because of the star player, but obviously he goes out after whatever drive he's in for. Oh, is this our stadium? Yeah, I think it is. Feel like it's been a few games since we played here. It'd be interesting to see how Boomer does. I guess we'll offend. I feel like that's not really the term I should use, but... So we are just on 1 sub. We brought in Toad Hopswallow to replace whoever our old wrestle guy was. So yeah, Boomer is a dwarf lineman who can throw bombs, basically. Looking at his stats here. Or a long... I guess they're called longbeards. So how do we feel about this game? Not too bad. The bomber could be interesting. I have not played against bombers a whole lot, so it's definitely a potential issue. Sorry if you can hear Shadow moving around in the background. Maybe also the dryer. Lots of noise today. But that should subside soon. We've got Stag here. I was feeling like we need to start getting Stag more involved in blitzing, but I don't think this is the game unless the opportunity presents itself, because... how much guards does he have? 1, 2, 3... We should work on his guard as well, because obviously we have the strength advantage. He's going to hide the Slayer and just jump on us when he can. He's got jump up on him. Now this is slightly risky. I've taken this before and realised that it's risky because jump up is agility based. Usually take it on elves, so you get that +2, and I think it's even fine for humans, but for agility 2 you actually are not getting up on a 2+, I think you're getting up on a 3+, so that can catch you out when you're trying to rely on that jump up for a block. Let's see. We could hit straight down the pipe with our claw. No, I think we run around and try and hit somebody. I think I can get a 3 dice on this guy with a guard either side. And let's see, what else do we want to do? We could... Yeah, I'm okay with putting one of these guys either side for block in case the outside blocks don't work. Put our dirty player here. Get Stag nice, and I'm going to actually put Stag right on the front line. We don't have anybody deep to support the ball carrier here, so, but we are playing against Dwarfs, so. It looks like a deep kick. It is a deep kick. Is there anybody I'd rather give this to? No, I don't think there is. So that's nice, because that lets us not only get the ball, like we can basically secure it before we start doing the more risky things. Alright, nice. We're going to follow on that. Have a quick go at this guard guy. Very nice. And then the usual retreat. Is it going to be the old... Yep, it's the old hair stun in the first turn. It's a classic. You know what? I'm going to bring my dirty player up because every time people feel like I'm trying to... people do react to him. Okay, that's very nice. Now he does have Dauntless on the Slayers, so, you know, that should not be forgotten. Let's see, you might want to take out Raccoon, but we will find out. Alright, good start. Keeping a very solid core here. So we're presenting a couple of juicy... I'm not going to run Stag out too far, but it's nice to stay in contact. A couple of juicy targets for the Slayer to run into. That would have been an amusing click. I guess he did that. So yeah, obviously I didn't really take into account the bomb, the thrower. What can he do? Short pass? Oh, you can actually throw really far. May not move or stand up before throwing intercepted bomb passes. Okay, you can't move before you do a throw. Interesting. I guess it's good on defense because I guess it's your pass for the turn. I don't know. I'll have to keep checking it out. Okay. Alright, he's elf screening us. I think our plan is going to be to move forwards if we can. I'm not near the guard this time, so we might have a go at the Slayer if we can actually move this front line. No guarantees that we can. Probably should have moved this guy up in the end. I assume he's going to throw a bomb in the middle here. Which could actually cause us some issues. Let's see, let's try and catch it with this guy. That actually worked really well for him. So we are not moving very far this turn. He'll be happy with that. The good news is we can at least pop his guard back. Okay, this being the case, we are going to go for a blitz on the Slayer. Is there anything I need to do first? Nope. Fair enough. Just in case this is a disaster. And I'm going to come in from this angle. We're going to greed reroll that, seeing as we got an extra reroll. And he has stand firm. Because we don't want to be counter-punched here, really. Doesn't really matter what he chooses here. Okay. Hare not doing a whole lot there. Doing one of his classic armor rolls. So we're going to wait until we get some traction going here, because so far we've not really got a lot going. He may start to try and push people around the side to make me cage up better, and that's fair enough. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he can't get here without a dodge. He could blitz this guy down, get close to my ball carrier, and then try and bomb here. But yeah, we could do with making some impact at some point, because if there's one thing that dwarfs are good at, it's just making a big wall. If he keeps knocking it down with his bomber, we are going to have some issues, because we're not going to be able to move as efficiently as we'd like. Probably throw it here this time so we don't have an easy intercept with this guy. Easier intercept. I think we'd intercept on a 5+. Oh no, it's I guess it's the same either way. Interesting. So we got the intercept. He got the... Oh boy, okay. Does he get to throw it? He does. Wow. And it worked. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, he made the 4. Wow, okay. That was pretty crazy. Thankfully it only hit one of our guys. So I am going to stand up instantly. Alright, so he is down. Stay on that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can't get as safe as we like there. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if we bring this guy here, no, that's risky. Guess he'd have to go here. Then we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Which I really don't like. We could commit some warriors in here. Think we're going to. We're also going to see if the Minotaur wants to go. He doesn't. That is a pity. Oh no. Oh no. I picked the wrong guy there. Okay, so now we have a bit of a problem. Oh no. Mistakes were made. This is one of the bigger mistakes I've made for a while. I just completely moved the wrong person there. So he gets a free mighty blow hit on on Mole now. I mean on Hare. We give him a prime bombing target here. Yeah, you can just throw a ball in here. Ugh. What a horrible time not to notice what I'm doing. So let's see. He's right. Yeah, he's got 2 dice already. Because I couldn't get anybody else over there to trouble him. He'd bring the thrower down anyway. Oh, does he? Oh, he doesn't reroll. Okay, does he have 2 dice here? He has a 1 dice because of the guard here. I'm hoping that I've put my guard in a good enough place here to make this awkward. He could bring this guy across. Yeah, that's a 2 dice against already, so he'd be looking at a 1 dice. Unless he does this. Okay. He might reroll that. He doesn't. Gets the 1 dice now. Okay, that worked out for him, which gives him some more blocks, unfortunately. Gets a 2 dice here now. Of course, it's a 2 dice into a 2 dice against. It's going to push him away so I don't get a free block there. If he brings this guy in, he can get a 2 dice on my dirty player. But it's still going in. It's still a horrible frenzy trap. I guess it's a nice block there. Okay, frenzy trap in it. Okay. Yeah. He was afraid of the frenzy trap there. Alright, so let's see. Okay, and he's freed up a way for us to get a blitz on there. I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna greed this. Okay, didn't pay off, unfortunately. And now we're a little stuck here, but we can at least... Let's see. Oh, this is risky. Yeah, that was risky. Do we follow this? Yeah. Okay, that's good. We could do with some jammy armor breaks in here. Let's see. just find a way. He'll just get into one dice there. I think I am going to pop this guy here, though. We are way more connected than we want to be. Let's just put it like that. Where do we put our guard in? Let's see. Yeah, let's pop our guard in here. Oh, it's you. Stay. Okay, good job, Stag. Yeah, that's about as good as we can do. Okay, this has got very hairy all of a sudden. I don't like... This guy is too isolated. Probably should have just left him here. No, because he'd have got his guard in then. Where is his guard? One of his guards has fallen over here. So that's a 1 dice there. One of his guards is here, and he can push this way on a 1 dice. Which will let him block both these guys down. I really want to be able to turn a corner here, but it's not really working. Let's see, you're free. Okay, okay. Don't intercept again, surely. Okay, wow, we fumbled our pass. Well, he's been pretty lucky with his bombs so far, I gotta say. Considering. I mean, at least our armor hasn't given out. Apart from maybe, I don't know if we had a stun, or if we just, I think we just fell over in the first turn. Okay, that's not too bad. He's gonna have to stand, no, this guy won't give an assist, so that means he's on 1 dice with these, because the guard didn't get in. It's not to say he wouldn't take them. Oh man, how I wish Stag had bothered to get guard. Okay, push onto the ball, see if he can bobble it out. I don't think there's any reason not to here. Ooh. Okay, got a little lucky there. Oh, he does have the 2 dice here, though. That's nice, so we can get our guard up and hit straight here now. They've given us a potential corner to turn as well. Very nice. Just a stun. I think you just have to get up, honestly. You've got Blodge. Our tail guy is kind of on the wrong side here, really. I'm pushing this way because I want to push this way with the ball. So I want to get his guys going over here. I would like this to work. It doesn't. That is sad. I do have one more attempt at it in a way. I could also do this. I'd have liked to use this guy on the on something else, but okay, that's good there. And we're going to stay because we want to stay on this side. Random armor break is always welcome. Because we want to hit this guy with the tackle. Who needs tackle, eh? Do we come inside here? I think we do. Oh, stag. Good time to move. So I'm not saying there's nothing he can do here, because I'm sure there is. But we have got a potential corner turn here. Let's see what he counters with. He's got some guard in some places that I wouldn't like guard to be. But a lot of guys are going to have to block here. I do have some guard in some places he wouldn't want it. This guard is kind of wasted this turn, but he wasn't wasted last turn. Last turn he let us get a really good block in there. Okay, he's gone for the pylon, which is bad for stag. Oh boy. Do we try and save our Minotaur? Yeah, we gotta try and save them, don't we? They're very expensive. Oof. Loses 1 point in agility. That's workable. I don't think we've ever used his agility. Outside of a silly thing at the end, so I think that's actually saved him. Agility 1 Minotaur is not hugely different to Agility 2. We should get him Break Tackle just to make that even more, you know, worthwhile. Okay, he's getting very one-dicey here, which always annoys me. Out of rerolls doesn't annoy me as much. Possible blitz here. Let's see how much he does here. I guess you'll try. Wow. That was impressively effective against everything. Okay, yeah, I think this makes more sense. Rabbit, Hare, you gentle guy. So we knew that was likely to happen. But we did pack an extra guy here. Oof, of course we might push it into our ball carrier here. It's okay. We will stay. The stun is very nice. think we just get our guard in here. We have a block here. Very nice. Get ourselves away from the edge temporarily. Okay, so I think he can get on us. I don't see an easy way to... Yeah, I don't think he can get a blitz on the ball this turn. And this guy can't throw this turn. He could get somebody on the ball, but we do have people... We have a guard either side. And we have a 2+ dodge. What a couple of turns. Yeah, this guy... We seem to get instant death. I think in the last game we got instant death by a pile-on guy. It seems to... Just giving somebody pile-on seems to make them suddenly kill people more even when they don't use it. Oh no, he did... Did he use it this time? He did use it this time. Okay. So it did prove its value there. I really hate it as a skill. I really do. But, I mean, it's effective. You can't argue with that. Hare is watching this guy and thinking, there's something to this. Oh, he's going to jump up with this guy? Yeah, he's going to do a jump up. So he's going for damage, seemingly, now. Which is fair enough. He's already removed one. If he could remove a couple more, he'd be feeling pretty good. Jump up worked, unfortunately. So expect Hare to get smasherooed. Going for the sweet pylon, which just always works. Well, no, it doesn't always work. Being a bit over. Okay. I feel pretty good about the half on the whole. No, that's not to say I couldn't still throw it away. So let's get out of reach. What have we got standing up here? I think we've got a potential... No, I think we want to hit the blitzer, right? Yeah, because if it works, we get to hit this guy as well. What first, though? I don't want to push his guard into our guy, so I guess we try this first. Not quite what we were looking for. We will do the push. Because we might be able to knock him over with this guy. Nope. Let's see. Let's leave him where he is. Okay, bit of a disappointing block turn here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we'll follow anyway. We're not providing guard here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Use our reroll on something. We just want you to fall over, that's the main thing. Gonna pick up this guy just for assists. And let's see. Just in case of emergencies. I don't think there's anybody that could... Well, this guy could technically. But he can't blitz him. Unless he... No, you know what he could? He could do a block here. If he has a... He doesn't have a guarder. But he could do like a 1 dice block here. Chain push into here, dodge this guy through, and one die splits us. But unsurprisingly, he has gone for killing me. That's the problem with jump up, you see? On a Slayer. I'd love to punish that at some point. It'd be interesting to see if he uses it right from the beginning of the second half. We obviously haven't touched his team. Not that that would have mattered hugely, because he has subs. He could hit either of these guys. Oh, he one-diced it, okay. Oh, that was with that guy. I mean, you could two-dice it if you pick the right guy. Nope. Oh, he's fouling with him. Makes sense. He's about to go off anyway. So the question is, do we do the two dice? Do we do the 2 dice splits? We have a reroll for it. What are we waiting for here? Okay, that's fine. Could also do this one. I'm not willing to do this one. I'd like to get a block on his low armor guys, but there's no point. I'm not going to risk any more than that. Probably shouldn't have risked that. His extra head was roaring as well. That's nice. So Badger being the solid ball carrier that he always is. Boomer goes off. They have one more turn to wreck our team before we start the second half. I'm going to actually pop Rabbit up here, because I think that Raccoon is more important. I always do this. It should be here. So yes, I think the wrestle Raccoon is more important as a potential ball loosening aspect than the block of, you know, whatever his name is. Plus, sometimes wrestling down your opponent is helpful if they, you know, usually if you have block, you don't want to be lying on the floor after a block. You feel it's your right to be stood up. So let's see how many come through this. Toad, Rabbit, Mole. I apologize for this, and I should have put you closer together so they couldn't just push you down the line. I don't know what my problem is with that. It's just my mentality of spacing them out. Quick snap's not going to help them any. It's just going to mean more guys move up to get to block us. I don't think it makes a huge difference. Yeah, moving those guys in makes sense, in case you end up pushing them over and over again. Might just block him there as he is. Nope, it's pushing him. Who was this? Okay, so he might be straight KO'd, yeah. He shouldn't jump on that. Some people will, going for the full-on injury. I don't really believe that that's the best usage. Personally. Okay, so he is just stunned. So we're looking like being a player down, maybe two. I spoke too soon. He could foul, he has a spare player. I think I actually indeed would. Because he knows he's going to have a full team for the second half, whatever. You may as well pile in here and foul probably the block guy. But I don't know. I mean, I get doing the vanity pass. I hope it doesn't work. That'd be useful. I don't mind him getting SPP, but I don't want him to foul me. Okay. Boy, look at our guys charging off the field. Quick look around the beautiful stadium. So that did work out for him, which is a pity. So yeah, now, as it turns out, Raccoon is going on the front line here. And he's probably going to use his nasty guy to tackle one of our warriors here, because why wouldn't you? You know what? No, I should leave the blocking skills on. I was considering putting Rat on the front line instead of one of these guys, but if he is able to wrestle somebody down where Rat gets knocked out, I'd feel pretty silly. So we'll give him the chance to wrestle somebody. So it'll be interesting to see how they attack. Dwarfs, like a really good dwarf player, is nigh impossible to stop on their ploughing forwards. Extra reroll's pretty sweet. We may use that in an. Okay, so this is nice. He's going with his non-blodgy runner. Of course, this guy has wrestle, so I guess it makes sense that this guy would want to be his runner. An annoying double skull there, but if he can clear a few guys, he won't be as upset. This is the nasty one. He hasn't picked up the ball yet either, so another double skull now. One can hope. He's still got a blitz as well. Just deciding it. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, out goes Mole as well. That's a good start for him. This guy's doing some serious work. I expect him to move up in front of him to protect him. Okay, we might be hitting this guy. I really want to clear his guard. Ball is safe. I guess we could clear any of these guys. But I've chosen this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I just hit this one. Yeah, I'm not going to do it yet. I want to see how this progresses. My team is looking awful small right now. As he's on this side, I think I am gonna build a little bit of a build towards this side. Okay, that is nice because that does provide a little blockage there. And that's also nice. Could come all the way across. Sure, why not? I'm not sure I should have... I feel like these two should be the other way around. I feel like our guard should be on the inside. I do love the tail on the Beastman as well. It's pretty cool. It's good animation. I think the Chaos Warrior ones have like forked tails, like little devil tails. So he might be making... Looks like he might be making a move down this way. Now the question is he going for a win here? It's a bold move with Dwarfs to try and score twice and a half, but not impossible at all. But it is riskier. This guy can get to here in theory. Or here, depending on if he knocks this guy over. And now if he commits to a side, we might not mind that, because we can kind of pile in our high strength pieces as blockers, and then he has to try and... like, he's already got he's got 3 guys down this side. If we're able to get this warrior over, we can get this warrior over. This guy acts as our linchpin for the switch around, in case he decides to go the other way. Well, we'll see how much he commits where. This is always the interesting thing, because we can react a little faster than they could react once we turn the corner on them. But of course they kind of self-sabotaged. Okay, so that's to pin that Chaos Warrior in place. Yeah, they've actually pinned 2 of our Chaos Warriors in place. Down goes Rabbit. Stun keeps him in the game. Is he going to stand this guy up? I guess the problem with trying to stand this guy up is he's going to get knocked down by one of these guys. Okay, this is a heavy commitment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that means we push into here. So, how do we want to maneuver this? So we could get to here once this guy is moved. I think we first and foremost come here. Disappointing, but better there than later on. And I'm actually just going to shift him and stay where I am. Keep this kind of pivot in place as best we can. And we're going to attempt this. Disappointing. I think we... No, we don't greed roll now. Bring in the strength. Bring in the wrestle. Gonna bring in this guy. We're gonna kind of make it awkward here. That is our plan. Now, can he reverse? Yes. Can he reverse excellently? Not necessarily. We did block right. Yeah, we did. I mean, blitz. Okay. So yeah, he can totally reverse this, but it's these guys are kind of slow. Are we 2 down? Yeah, we're 2 down. He is none down, so I feel pretty good considering that. Considering he has a lot more guys on the field. Of course, more and more removals could be a hindrance. Okay, taking on the dirty player. It looks like he's chain pushing here. Does he want to hit here? Yeah, he does. That's just a 1 dice right now. Yeah, this is kind of a nuisance. This guy being on corners that you want to protect is super good. If you can make it so they can't get the assist, then he's just so annoying. Dauntless successful. Is he gonna... Oh, he rerolled that. He's still got a 2 dice here, but he's not getting quite where he wants to. I guess. Is he gonna re-center here? Maybe. Where is this guy going? Is this guy gonna dodge away? Don't think he's gonna... Oh, he can't reroll that, can he? So we can't get here, I don't think. Unless we can get a... No, I don't think I can make anything surprising happen. But I think I can stand this guy up and get a hit here. Very nice. Okay, hey, you gotta up your ante here. Let's middle out. I'm actually gonna bring the warrior back into the middle. Temporarily. And we are gonna bring this guy in here. Well, that's legitimately disappointing. Not worth a reroll yet, though. I want to have the rerolls saved for some shenanigans. Because he can still do some pushing. Like, there's some holes, sort of, although we've got a high strength on this side. He could try and push back round this way. But he's got he's got some people kind of blocking this turn, rather than moving. All he needs is a guard in here, and he can knock these guys over. But it's not puncturing a hole in the middle here. Although I suppose, come to think of it, he might be able to get a block on this. No, I think it'll be tricky. I mean, he could feasibly. But it's not really the guy he wants to be hitting him. Okay, what does this mean? Where is he going now? Is he coming back this way? No, he's going this way. I mean, we can kind of adjust over, potentially. Okay, he's going for a long range. He does have jump up, so... Oh, does he use his last reroll? It's early to use the last reroll, but... Okay, he didn't. So it looks like he was going to try and, like, make a move down this way, which we could have kind of countered. Stand firm here could be a pain. If we could knock this guy over, we could bring in the guard here, which actually I don't think will do a whole lot. Well, it will if we are able to remove the other guard with this guy. Let's see what he does. I assume he's going to maybe one dice this, although he might... I don't know. It's tricky. That's... yeah, assume you're moving this guy. Yeah, okay. I was going to say. Okay, he got the hit on Moose. Successful. So our guard over here continues to not be much use, but if he ever does decide to switch back over this way, it's kind of... Oh, hello. So if this works, that's kind of okay. If it doesn't work, it's kind of okay. Okay, yeah, he's just leaving it. Moose being over here isn't the worst. Okay, that's good. That's what we were looking for. That lets us not only close in the door a little bit, but it takes away his guard. That is also good. I hope you stand firm in a way. Very nice. That means we can bring in our guard. Which means we can have a go at both these guys. Not quite what we wanted, but not the end of the world. Better. Very nice. Now, do I risk this is the question. Because the problem is a retaliation. I think, honestly, I have to, because I can't get to this guy. I'd like to hit this guy. Because we can't get away from this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He could GFI all the way around if he wants to get an assist on it, or he might just try the 1-die blitz. Hair. See, that's one place where we'd have totally used Pylon if we had it. How did we do? A 3. Yeah, classic. I mean, a stun would be fine there, but we didn't do the stun. Okay, I feel like he's definitely come into 1-die assist, which is risky. I mean, he could skull it. I mean, he could 3, 4, 5, 6 it. None of those are great. Okay, he got his assist with that, assuming it works. Which it does. So, okay, so this is a lot less risky now. And if he removes him, of course, he gets another try. He doesn't have to reroll that. Okay, down we go. That's not so great. Will he pile on? He's going to, isn't he? Means doesn't have to get blocked by this guy. Bit risky, you could say, because we could potentially clear a path here. He didn't. Okay, so he didn't take the risk, which I admire. Alrighty, so let's see. So we can do that. We can actually block in here pretty nicely as well. We can 2-dice this. Or we could just try and knock this guy down and try and... Yeah, I think that makes more sense. And then if this block doesn't work, we do the blitz instead. It didn't work. Let's see. Yeah, we can follow it. We're not going to follow till we know how this has gone. It went kind of as expected. Let's bring this guy up here, that seems fun. Very nice. I guess we follow that just to keep him locked in. Not as good. We do have rerolls now, I should bear that in mind. Sure. It's not really what we want either. I have a feeling he's gonna... Well, he can't get in next turn, that's the main thing. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't use my reroll on that last one. Yeah, we'll just stay here. I mean, he can move right back on us, and probably will. The main thing is we have these 3 guys in a little triumvirate here. I expect he'll clonk one of them. Okay, is he going to make a move down this way? That'd be interesting. That'd kind of isolate these guys. So that's a 1 dice right now. That's a 2 dice though, because of all the guard. So they do have good guard on this side of the field. Yeah, at some point he's going to make the move. And the question is, are we going to have some... Is he going to be able to protect it? Is he going to have enough guys making the move? And then the question is, are we going to have anybody free to try and move in on the move? This is not the move yet, but it could be a step towards the move. Especially if he can do a bit of removing or stunning. Presume we're gonna see this? And Mighty Blow, okay. Might move up one. He did. Are you gonna one dice? Where are you going? No, that don't make any sense. Oh, you want to be down here, I see. You're gonna do it one dodge at a time? Oh, you just... No, oh, yep. Sure. Yeah, you go for it. So the problem with this... I mean... He has no right to make that, but he did. And the problem with it is we have to respect it now. Because this guy is a legit scoring threat. Stun there is good, because it means he can't get him up for the guard. I think I have to at least stand this guy up. This may be one of my blocking liberties taken here. No, we're okay. Probably stand firm. Don't feel like I have enough players on this side of the field. But I'm a bit worried about the reverse. I think I'd rather have this guy here and then try and dodge this guy back. Disappointing. We'll re-roll this and hope for the best. Okay. Okay, overall, it's about as good as we can hope for. It's got options. He may try and take this guy down and then come through this way. We have a re-roll a turn to try and stop whatever he does here. I feel like we've defended this well, but that doesn't mean that he's not going to score here. Let's put it like that. Down goes Raccoon. Is he going to go here? Is he going to sideline cage this? Not a big fan of sideline cages, but I guess there's not a lot we can do about it. Presume he'll move his guard in here to stop this guy from blocking, but who knows. Oh, hang on. He'd have to knock this guy over, which is 2 dice against. Yeah, I was hoping he would take that block. I was just hoping it would fail. I guess this is his second to last turn. So he's going to try and come down here somewhere, probably. We put the tail on him to try and make this difficult. He has to reroll that, this is important. Okay, that is excellent. That's truly excellent, because this guy now can't score. Can we knock this guy over? If we don't, do we still... I think we pick this guy up, just in case. Not ideal. Also not ideal. Let's see if he decides to move. He's not going to try and move. We could do this way. I really wanted to save this for here. Yeah, I can't though. I have to try it at least. Okay, we knocked that guy over. Okay, now how best to do this? We got the stun there. Do I go here? And then here? Yeah, I think I do. Or do I go here? I think I go here. Oh, I hate this. Could you still be a factor? Theoretically. I can't get far enough across to make it any harder. Okay, we just have to hope now. We've made this awkward, I think, but there may be something he can do. We've made it difficult to get through this channel as well, which is good. Now we just cross our fingers and hope that, you know, he doesn't roll the required... I mean, if he rolls 5 6s in a row, he's in. I mean, it's not going to be that hard, but I think this is tricky. How would I do this? Because I've put this guy here to make his dodging horrific. If he blitzes here, he either goes here and has to just keep going. Well, he also needs to knock this guy out, because otherwise he blocks off the path. I think I've actually set this up reasonably well. Could he chain push here? I don't think he could chain push usefully. Now that's not a bad move. It's still awkward rolls though. He doesn't have a 3+ to dodge into, but it's still not great. Okay, he's looking for a chain push here. How does chain pushing here help him? I don't think it does. Okay, what does chain pushing here do? Because he really wants that. And I'm not seeing it. Now this guy still has awkward. This guy, okay, yeah, he's still doing it. What What am I missing? Is he pushing this guy out the way? I don't know that that makes much difference. Okay, so he knocked him over. Okay. Whew. Statistics worked. Sometimes you want them to, sometimes you don't want them to. I'm going to be unnecessarily self-congratulatory here and say, I think I did some alright defense there. Hey, you gentle, gentle beast. Who would want to make this throw if we were going to make a throw? Of course, we wasted our reroll there. So, traditionally, I will now double skull. And roll a horrible injury. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we move one more guy in, we do get a 3 dice here. I'm not gonna foul you. I don't really care about any of these guys getting a level up. Ooh, I nearly did that. Okay. So be it. So it looks like Skunk is attempting the pickup. And we'll throw to Moose. Moose is a solid ball handler, we all know this. And we'll call it a game. Well, good work, chaps. That had the potential to be pretty awkward. Especially as I mean, it never felt in that second half too much like we were outnumbered, and I think that was the... Yeah, that's not the best ever winnings. Oh, Skunk MVP'd as well. I don't really know what I'm going to give him next. I mean, Tentacles isn't that good on a, on a Strength 3 guy. Otherwise, that'd be great. So yeah, I would say, I don't think they armor broke us too much, but they did get their early ones. So we were down most of the game. And we lost our high strength Minotaur, as is the way. But, I mean, I think we did okay, considering. Not a lot of stuff on offer there. They got 8, we got 9. Scoring a touchdown will do that. Badger continuing his rampage. Let's see how many TDs he scored. No level ups, of course, because we refuse to level up. So next game as well, as team value be similar, which is probably good for getting games actually. And we'll be fielding the double injured boar Foulhoof, who's had a rough time. Stag is actually effectively uninjured, which is nice. Apart from he basically got him his next game now. We pushed our records a bit, but yeah, I wanted to check how Badger's doing. He's got to have scored a decent amount of touchdowns. He scored 11 of our 37, so you know, pretty high score rate as it should be. In a weird way, surprisingly few. I don't know who else has been scoring. I guess sometimes just whoever's near the ball scores. Wolf being with us from the start. scored 1 touchdown. Has Ball been with us since the start, the poor guy? Almost. I guess we bought him after, I don't know. 3 touchdowns. Very nice. Bear, who I think came in a little late. Just the 1. Moose. The Beast. Just 1 touchdown. He's too busy just like taking hits like a champion. Maybe I think Hare's actually scored a few by accident. He scored 4, yep. Still yet to inflict a kill because he's a gentle little guy. We already checked Badger. Toad is very new. Skunk has been around the block. Just 1 touchdown. Somebody's got to have scored them. Rabbit? You scored any? 1. Raccoon? I don't think Raccoon's been around that long either. Okay, so here's the mystery. Who on earth has scored all our touchdowns? I guess it's dead people. Maybe a couple of the other Chaos Warriors have scored a bunch that died. That's crazy that there's so few shared between the rest of the team. But on the whole, doing pretty good. I don't think that will have really pushed us up very far. Let's see if it's updated. Oh, it did. Look, it pushed us right back up into the mid-60s. It's crazy. Yeah. Catching up on the... Still don't have as many wins as our Dark Elves. I guess we actually haven't played as many games as them, but there's still a decent amount of the season left with these guys because I've been playing too much Blood Bowl. Thanks for watching, everyone. Always nice to beat some Dwarfs. And I will catch you for the next game. Bye for now.